everyone and welcome to another video. Today's video I'm filming my April reading wrap-up, and you guys know I love filming my wrap-up, so I'm really excited to get into this one. I read 10 books this month and I actually read a mix of really amazing books and one book which I really just did not jam with. So I'm going to be telling you what books I read in the order of what I've recently read, because that's how I got them off my shelf, so let's go. The book that got me out of my reading slump this month was The Wicked Will Rise by Danielle Page. This is just an awesome sequel to Dorothy Must Die, which is a retelling of Dorothy the Wizard of Oz. And I absolutely love this story. If you haven't read the first one, it's all about this girl called Amy Gum who goes through a tornado into Oz. Yeah, Oz is very different. Dorothy is evil, the good witch is evil, and all the bad witches are good. And it's this kind of like Dorothy's become corrupt and she needs to, basically Amy has to kill Dorothy and sort out the Tin Man and the Lion and the Scarecrow, and it's just an awesome book. This one's got like loads more magic in because Amy realises that she can harness the magic in Oz and she kind of becomes like a witch, so obviously I'm gonna love that. So I highly recommend this series just generally because it's amazing, and Danielle Page is such a fluid writer, and this one's a really quick read actually compared to the first one. This one just flew by. So a book I read this month which I really did not enjoy and I gave 1 star was Conversion by Catherine Howe. Now for those people who really like dragged out mysteries set in a school with mysterious happenings going on but not really much explanation to that to right at the end, then this is definitely the book for you. But I'm really not into slow-paced books. I love myself a fast-paced book, so that's most probably the only reason I didn't click with this. The writing was interesting, the premise was really interesting as well. It's all about, it's kind of like a mystery connected to the Crucible about kind of these girls in this school coming down with this mysterious illness, but is it connected to witchcraft or is it not? But it kind of doesn't really touch upon witchcraft at all that much for a very long time in this book, so I just didn't click with it unfortunately. But you guys might enjoy it, so please don't just put yourself off it just because I'm saying I didn't enjoy it. Go and read the Goodreads page about it and go and check it out because you maybe something you might enjoy. It's just not something I enjoy because it's not as fast paced. I need fast pace. I read this month Charmed by Michelle Chris. This is the second book to Hexed in the Witch Hunter series. It was so good. It was so much more action-packed, so much more fast-paced, filled with like magic, dimensional worlds. If you haven't read Hex, it's all about this girl called Indigo who finds out she's possibly a witch when she's protecting the witch hunter's Bible, which then, like, crazy things going on, she meets this really awesome guy and it's just awesome. It's a really awesome introduction into this like witchcraft world based in like LA. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was fantastic. But Charmed was awesome. It was such a good sequel. It was really fast paced. There was loads of more magic, and it's all about Indigo having to go and save her friend who's taken to a second dimensional LA where it's run by witches and sorcerers and wizards, and they're all fighting against each other, and it's crazy, and humans are going missing, and I just loved it. It was such a good read, and I cannot wait to get the hardback, guys, because the hardback's what's so beautiful, just like the hardback for Hexed, which is along here somewhere. I don't know, book's coming, but oh, I can't wait to get the hardback. Thank you, Michelle, for writing an amazing book. And I'm also going to leave her book trailer down below for this book because it's like so awesome, and it was created by the amazing man Brent who made my intro, so I'm going to leave it down below. You guys might want to go check it out. I read a manuscript this month, and the manuscript was Dark Alchemy by Laura Bickle, and I'm going to insert a picture here, and it's just an awesome read. It's like a fantasy set in the Wild West about this girl who is like a geologist. She goes there because she's interested in the stones, yet she gets caught up in alchemy and all these alchemists and the magicals goings on in the Wild West. It was so awesome, where crows follow people, where people get strung up on trees to rejuvenate. It's just crazy, amazing, fantastical book. It's so unique. I highly recommend it. It's out on Kindle at the moment and the paperback should be coming out soon, so definitely go check out the Goodreads page, give it a want to read, and go and check it out if it's something you might be interested in, because oh, I just loved it. It was so fantastic. It was just fantastic. Fantastic. It was just fantastic. I read a paranormal mystery this month, and it was Fingers in the Mist by Odell Hutchinson. This is book 1 in the Redeemers. It's The Redeemers Are Coming. And this is all about this girl, Caitlin, who goes back to live in this town, which is a very, like, not many people live there. And the reason why she's gone back there is because her mother was murdered and she's gone back to live with her dad and his new family. There's quite a few crazy religious people in this town, and these redeemers are these kind of like spirits, these mythological creatures that come along every now and then and take sinners away. She is chosen to be taken away, and she's on a quest to save the people being taken away, because she turns out to be different, and she turns out to be able to repel the Redeemers in a way. And there's like a mythology linked in here, like woven in with this mystery, which is so neat and awesome, and it was extremely fast paced, so I really enjoyed this book. It was phenomenal, like 5 out of 5 stars literally. Another book I read about really crazy over the top religious people was Creed, and this is an amazing book by Lindsay Curie and Trisha Lever. And let me tell you something, guys, I read this when I was camping, and it really was not the best decision ever because it freaked me out. So Creed is all about this girl, her boyfriend and the boyfriend's brother going on this road trip because she's got this special surprise for her boyfriend, and their car breaks down in the middle of nowhere and they have to walk to this nearby town. And when they get to the nearby town, there's like emergency sirens like going off and nobody is found. I'm not going to say too much about this, but just all I'm going to say is when the people come back to the town after the alarm and these three get entwined with the people in this town, it is the scariest, most terrifying, thrilling, heart-beating thing I've ever read in my life. Like, it was just, I compare it to Stephen King Carrie because it's like the mum from Carrie is so crazy and religious, but that's for a whole town of people. And it's heartbreaking, it's heart-wrenching, it's mysterious, it's thrilling, it's just excellent. It's an amazing piece of work, so I highly recommend you go and read this and check out the Goodreads page down below. I read an ARC this month which was sent to me by the lovely Kristen Cast. This is Amber Smoke, book 1 in her new series, The Escaped, and this is like a new adult book, but it's Greek mythology. I love Greek mythology. It was such an amazing read. It's literally about, like, it starts off with the 3 Furies and they have this son, and the son's like a hero and he needs to go save the day. And in the real world, in our time, there's this girl who's in college and she's going to parties and stuff, and she gets abducted by someone, but she's special, she's connected to something Greek and mythological, and stuff just goes down. There's kidnapping, there's thrillingness, there's romance, there's friendship, there's like murder, there's fight scenes, there's Greek demons, because basically Tartarus is being destroyed and demons are escaping Tartarus. It's up to Alec, the hero, and Ava, the girl, to basically find out what's going on and save the day, and there's lots of dimensional travels and it's amazing. I just love this book, it was so good. Definitely go and check out the Goodreads page. I read this month Siphon of the Sun. Now this book is for those people who love like books based in boarding schools, based in schools about magic, and this is literally that. Oh my gosh. It's all about this girl who is able to have visions of the future, and she gets sent to this school, which is like a normal school for every like normal people, but 10% of the population at the school have like magical abilities, and it's basically a school that teaches the children not only like subjects but also about paganism, mythology, culture, and that all of those aspects. And it's about this girl who actually accidentally teleports to this other dimensional world. And yeah, it's kind of mythology. Her mum, she's having visions of her mum with this demon. Her mum went missing when she was really younger, and she wants to find her and help her, but things aren't as what they seem. And this is just an incredible read. It's for fans who love Charmed and Mean Girls, because it's very funny and very witty in this as well. Like just like this main character just doesn't care. I highly recommend this book. It's awesome. If you like boarding schools magic, this is definitely for you. A book I read this month, which I recommended for free as one of my free books with Ben things, so you can go down, this is free on your Kindle if you want it. It was Darkness of Light by Stacey Marie Brown. This was such an awesome read as well. Paranormal romance, bit new adulty as well, which I absolutely love. I'm loving my new adult at the moment. Ember has always been told she's a freak, a witch, a psycho, because she's got 2 different eye colours, red streaks in her hair, which have always been there, and weird things happen around her. This book's awesome because it's got those scenes in it where, you know, when you're at school and someone's really upsetting you and you wish you could just do something with magic and like sort it out. She does that basically, but she doesn't know what she's doing. She doesn't know it's her, and she doesn't know how to control it. And she turns out that she is something very special, which you find out right at the end of the book. There's this awesome romance friendship with this guy, this biker guy who's really like dark, and he's like, you can't be with me. This battle between, like a battle between mythological beings. And it's just amazingness. Like, it was such a good paranormal read, very fast paced, and I cannot wait to read more by this author, because I think I'm reading another one of her books next month because I just want to. But Stacey Marie Brown is a New York Times bestseller, and this series is just incredible, so it doesn't blame me why. Like, I can see why it is. Darkness of Light, free for Kindle. I highly recommend you go download it, and to be honest, I highly recommend you go buy a paperback because it's just so nice. It's like, it honestly is gorgeous. I love this cover, but I love covers with faces on. Book and face. And last but not least, I read this month Bound by Spells, which was the second book to the Bound by Duty book, which is the book in the book club I was doing this month, which I really hope all you guys enjoyed. And this is just an amazing sequel, just carrying on from the epic adventures of the first one with the mages and the scheduled loves and scheduled marriage and the boy finding out that he's something different and having to go save the girl, and the girl's really powerful and everybody wants to use her, and it's just it was such an amazing read. It was so big too. It was such a thick book. I love thick books, and this is completely self-published, so good for Stormy Smith for writing a self-published book really thickly and just amazingly too. I again will say I don't understand why it's not picked up by a major author publishing house, but there we go. Such an incredible read, 5 out of 5 stars. I really recommend this series. Bound by Duty is the first one, then this is Bound by Spells. It's just so fast-paced. If you like urban fantasies, then this is definitely for you. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what you think of what you've read this month, and I look forward to seeing your comments. Please do give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and definitely go check out the Goodreads pages and the book depository pages, links down below for these books, just in case you want to buy any, because it helps me out very much. And I will see you guys really, really soon. Have an amazing end of the month. I hope you had an amazing reading month, and I'm going to go and film my book haul now, which is going to be humongous. So, speak to you soon. Bye!